think that this is the final chapter here?
It's not the final chapter. You know, we have at this stage 4 different legal actions. I've called TUV number 1, TUV number 2, TUV number 3, and TUV number 4. In TUV number 1, to sum up, you have 1,700 patients. In TUV number 1, we won in 2013 in Toulon, before the Commercial Court of Toulon. We lose in July 2015 before the Court of Appeal of Aix. And it's this case in which the Supreme Court gave a decision today. So the decision ruled in 2015 is overturned, and the case will be pending before the Court of Appeal of Paris, which is going to rejudge the case in TUV number 1. So we have a decision from the highest court, but the decision given today is not a final decision, you know, because the decision is reversed, overturned, but the Cour de Cassation say now I ask another Court of Appeal of Paris, to rule again in TUV number 1. So to answer your question, it's not a final decision. You know, it's a decision from the Supreme Court, not a final decision, and the story is going to carry on. But as was saying, maybe it's going to stay like this during years. Regarding the other legal action, TUV number 2 and TUV number 3, which are joint, we got in 2017 a decision from the first level Court of Justice, in the Commercial Court of Toulon, and the judge in Toulon grants patients, once again, a provision of 3,000 euros, and TUV had to pay a bill of 60 million. This case is TUV number 2 and TUV number 3 is now pending before the Court of Appeal of Aix-en-Provence. Okay? And I started 3 weeks ago a new legal action before the Commercial Court of Toulon, TUV number 4.
The impact of today's decision in terms of a precedent-setting decision. What in terms of an eventual precedent, do you think that this will have impact on the other cases?
Yes, of course. Everybody was waiting this decision, and the best evidence I can give you is that before the Court d'Appel of Aix-en-Provence in TUV number 2 and TUV number 3, judges decide to wait this decision before moving forward. So everybody has in mind to wait the decision of the Supreme Court, because everybody has in mind that this decision will have a huge impact on the existing procedure.
What are your expectations?
Well, my expectation, I feel that as a lawyer, I don't have other expectation than winning my case, winning the case and get compensation, but I can carry on judicial fight against TUV. I think now, after the decision given today, our chance of success are very high. Okay, but it's going to be a long task, a long fight, a long process. That's the reason why we think that another solution should be found. Either an amicable settlement with TUV, either through funds of indemnification.
So I also didn't read the decision from fully, but what we could see is that the decision of the Supreme Court today is quite well motivated. It is quite, how to say, it's a blast for TUV, because they are really motivated, and they give reason why they are breaking this decision from 2015. So the new Court of Appeal will have to take this into consideration. So we can say, okay, we can say before the new Court of Appeal will decide, but we are pretty sure that we will win.
Yes, to complete what Cedric said, that due to the argument of the Supreme Court, now it's going to be very difficult for TUV to escape. You know, the way for TUV to avoid the definitive condemnation is going to be very narrow. Yeah. It's not totally closed. We have to be prudent, we have to be frantic. But now it's very close because we had a look. It's the reason why we took time because. But as far as I can remember, what we have in the decision is, as Felix said, a real blast for TUV. It's not only well we will see we carry on now. It's you know the PIP case is definitely different now from today. We had during the past year we had a very long period of doubt, good news, bad news. Now it's different. Now we are in the way of the compensation and identification, and the story is how to organize this in the best way in order to limit negative effect for patients. So yes, PIP case is now really totally different from now. Mon confrère solliciteur Oliver Thorne partage en anglais.
Obviously, today's decision is excellent news, and hopefully it paves the way, in answer to your question, for those who have been affected, particularly in England, clients that I represent, to come forward now, because this opens another door for the ones that haven't yet claimed any compensation to hopefully progress their cases as well.
So far you have around 22,000 patients representing in order 1 to 3 TUV cases, and you say the possibility goes to up to 400,000. How many do you think will join you, and why is it so relatively even though it's so big, there's not such a big number?
That's a good question. You know, it's a very difficult task to, first of all, to give the information. First of all, as a lawyer, we are not allowed to make advertise. So, and it's a difficult process because you have to go abroad to find correspondence, to give information, to explain. So it's a lot of work, a lot of energy, and you have to convince people that a French judge could award compensation to non-French victims, which is quite unusual. They are always suspected to try to sell something which is not relevant and not true. So most of the time, people are quite pessimistic at the idea that the French judge could grant compensation to clients. So it's a lot of work because you have to travel, you have to attend a meeting, you have to give the information. Patients in some countries are very reluctant, they suspect you to maybe the lawyer is going to take the money, maybe, well, you know, so it's a lot of energy, and this is one reason, because the main reason is we don't know exactly where patients are. This is a very strange thing, because when you have a Volkswagen or a Toyota, when there is a problem with the car, it's very easy to ask the owner to bring the car back. For medical devices, whereas we are talking about health, whereas we are talking about implants and wrists, nobody knows. There is no list of patients with PIP implants. It's not possible to press a button and to contact all the ladies. We don't know who they are and where they are. We know that there is around 400,000 patients, but we don't have the exact number. This number is a result of the fact that between 2011 and 2010, PIP companies sold around 1 million implants. So, and it say that there may be 400,000 patients. We know that you have something like 30% in Europe, 20% in Middle East, in Australia, in Asia.
So I knew the same day when I understood about this, I was able to contact all the surgeons. But afterwards, I didn't know where it had gone. So in my case, it was very specific because PIP had offered a kind of guarantee. And so we had the coordinates of to 1,000 patients out of 2,000. So we didn't, at first we didn't want to tax them because we didn't know what was the situation exactly in 2010, but in 2030, when there was a decision from Toulon, we tried to contact all of them, all of those for whom we had some coordinates. And out of, say it was about 1,200, we had mobile phone and emails, addresses, and we could contact about 400, 500 because they changed their coordinates or whatever. So there is, it's a real issue, and that's something I think that the European Union, European Commission should address. The possibility of medical devices at this class 3. I think with today's technology, it should be quite easy to implement a good traceability. So that's something that has to be addressed because today we are not able to inform all the patients because a lot of patients don't even know that they have PIP. You know that in some countries the surgeon don't tell them exactly what is the plan they have. So there was a card of PIP wearer, which has PIP, but many of them didn't keep it or whatever, and so some of them don't even know that yet. So that's another reason why not all the patients have joined us. And the other reason is that until today, there was a kind of insanity going to court. You know, some of them were a bit reluctant, they were afraid. You know, the strategy of TUV to frighten the victims and you have to give back the money was working. So I think now things are going to change. We can expect a lot of patients to join now, so they know that we are quite sure to win. But yes, these are the reasons that we don't have all the patients in the case.
Another reason is also that women doesn't want to talk about this. They're afraid of what the neighbor is going to think. You know, most of them would like to seek compensation, but they're afraid of everybody would know that they are PIP implants because in the beginning of this case, you know, we had a speech something like, well, women with PIP is just bimbo. They did that for aesthetical reason. That's too bad, but they have no obligation to do that, and we don't have to take time to deal with these victims. You know, it was their own choice. This is absolutely inadmissible. First of all, we have around 50-20% of patients with PIP implants who have received implants after cancer. Okay, and in any case, even patients who choose to have implants for aesthetical reasons, they have the right to get compensation in the same way. But maybe it's another reason why I understand that women doesn't know to talk about this because their neighbor is going to be aware of the fact, and I prefer to stay with my suffering alone. Sorry.
There is another also saying that some patients, they want to forget it. And if you go to claim compensation, you go to, until now it was clear to go to court. So it's a long process and it's a lot of stress because the different decisions go up and down. And some patients, they just want to forget it. The one who could afford to replace the implants or to have them removed, if they are wealthy enough or in some countries like in France, social security paid for removal or for the ones which are with reconstruction paid for replacement. So maybe they don't want to, for them this behind them. So, but that's something else.